welcome to another video on the boundary line. So, Test 2, Day 2 has been done, and India is trailing by 480 runs because जो जिनांश का मतलब प्रेडिक्शन था लास्ट में कि और 50 रन से कम ही ऐड करेंगे 247 प्लस 50 वो तो पूरा इट्स गॉन डाउन द ड्रेन बिकॉज इंडिया को 70 ओवर्स लगे हैं वी टुक 70 ओवर्स टू बोल देयर लास्ट 4 विकेट्स and he thought that Muthuswamy, their wicketkeeper, and Jansen is the only batter they have. उसके अलावा तो बाकी किसी को भी हम फटाफट आउट कर देंगे. But वो दो player, Muthuswamy and Jansen, both scored around 200 runs. Muthuswamy scored his first maiden century in World Cricket, Test cricket, and Jansen fall short of his century by 7 runs. Got out to Kuldeep Yadav as the last wicket to fall for South Africa. But South Africa added double the runs they scored last night, which is 247. They made it 489 today, and they took 70 overs to get that today. And total India was on the field for 152-ish overs. And then लास्ट का आधा घंटा ट्वाइलाइट पीरियड में हमको बैटिंग करना था. नो ईस्ट में जनरली 4:30 बजे भी काफी डार्क हो जाता है. इट इज क्वाइट डार्क एट 4:30. So they had to bat for like 6.1 overs, and they were not ready to bat that. Especially KL Rahul was very, complaining about that. I can't say side the ball because there was one ball which Marco Jansen bowled and just was clipping his pads, and if it hadn't clipped his pad, it was brushing or clipping the top of off stump, which is what was happening. So definitely he was not sighting the ball as it was coming in. Um, but batters do generally blame the sight when they can't play the ball well and in the twilight period. That's what also England was doing when we went for the England tour as well. But there was a match of the there was a ball of the match, I guess, from Bumrah to Harmer. That was an amazing ball. I would just like to spend 2 minutes speaking on that ball because it just there was I think if you remember 2008 or 2009 series, India went to Australia and there was a famous ball by Ishan Sharma to Ricky Ponting, which he got out, which in swinging delivery, which shaped a bit out,
Yes.
and that was enough for the top of Ricky Ponting to go off. This was a similar kind of delivery, but this I mean, even in the replays, I couldn't see the subtle movement which it made just to miss the bat and get the off stump. Amazing delivery. Like I was rewatching that video, like replay for hundreds of time because it was the master class of bowling by Bumrah because angling in हाथ से भी आप पढ़ोगे तो it was angling in, but it's subtle movement, थोड़ा सा बाहर गया, missed the outside edge of the bat, and then that was an amazing ball. It was just worth watching that ball for the day's play. But getting back to the match, 489 has been posted by South Africa. जिनांश, आपको लग रहा है कि इंडिया को कोई भी चांस अभी बचा हुआ है? क्योंकि अगर आपको कल मैंने जैसे बोला था 550 रन बनाने, अब तो आपको बनाना ही पड़ेंगे 550 रन. और 550 रन एक दिन में हम बनाने के लिए हम बेसबॉल तो खेलते नहीं है, तो शायद हमको अगर हम फास्ट भी खेले, इफ वी प्ले बेसबॉल अप्रोच ऑल्सो और पंत बॉल एज ऋषभ पंत प्लेस, अगर हम वैसे भी खेले तो हमको 1.5 दिन और लगेगा, which will take the match to around 3.5 days, and which will then leave us with 90 plus 45 overs, which is around 150 overs, around 150-ish overs. That is considering we play faster. But जैसे केएल राहुल खेलते हैं, हमको लगता नहीं है कि हम फास्ट खेलेंगे. अगर हम नॉर्मल टेस्ट क्रिकेट जिस तरीके से अभी तक खेले हैं वैसे खेले, तो दिस इज डेफिनेटली हेडिंग टुवर्ड्स अ ड्रॉ. If only a miracle happens and India can win this or level this series. What do you think about that?
480 runs जितना है. I mean, I think the trail is by 480 runs now. 480 something, 470 or something.
480. That's what
Like I was
9
just
runs.
tell, yeah. So I was just to you before the video that in case if we like per session 160, 160, 160 runs मारे, so at least we'll reach that figure. Like it'll be like that England match which we had earlier this year where we
Yeah.
at Lords where there was nothing between the two sides, something
Hmm.
like that, and then we bowl them out for another 100 runs,
Hmm.
or even if there is a lead by let's say 50 odd runs and we are only able to score 430 runs,
mm,
then there'll be a lead of around 50 runs approx,
mm,
and then
mm.
we bowl them out for 100 and we chase down that 150 odd runs in
Yeah.
in the fourth or the yeah on in the yeah in the
So,
fifth day or something like that, we chase that down.
mm,
But at the same time, thinking about that, going up, going with that approach, I also feel that we lose a lot of wickets, um and that would actually, and then we'll end up losing that match. Like it'll become 2-0 instead of 1-0, it'll become 2-0. Either case, it's going to be South Africa winning the series now,
correct.
um by the looks of it. Yeah.
बड़ी गंभीर समस्या है. समस्या तो बड़ी गंभीर है. So let's talk about the समस्या here. What is the future of Indian head coach after this loss? Because this is definitely the series result is definitely heading towards another loss by 1-0, if not 2-0. That is the best we can get out of this match. I feel yes, India can still bat well, but because South Africa took 2 days to reach to 489, then by no heaps of imagination, I would say that India would reach this score in lesser than one day and three quarter of another day. So if even if we get there by lunch tomorrow, that is अभी lunch second session होता है, पहले टी होता है, because इंडिया में कोई 11 बजे खाना नहीं खाता, इसलिए अभी वो चेंज किया उन्होंने कि 11 बजे टी होगा, 1:30 बजे लंच होगा. So lunch तक भी हम sustain करें, that is day 4 I'm talking about. But definitely a collapse also can happen and India can lose all their wickets in like 200 runs, and South Africa can just come back to bat and score more 100 runs and give us a target of 400 runs to score in the final. That is quite possible. But what do you think? Like after a New Zealand loss, after a dismal BGT, after an average England tour, after another loss to another Sena country, what do you say to the head coach, and what do you convince? How do you convince him to step down, or just strip him off for the Red Bull format at least?
Strip him off. So I think they won't like in case, I mean not in case, like they're definitely losing this match, but he will be given, I mean nothing will be announced I think until the T20 World Cup.
Mm,
In case if we fail to qualify for the final and there is a semi-final exit or a quarter-final exit, I don't think we do have any quarter-finals anymore, but if there's a group stage exit or
mm,
a semi-final exit,
mm,
then I think they will take a call at that time that in totality you will be, I mean he'll be shown the dose, like
mm,
overall, like because I don't think even for BCCI split I mean like a split captaincy, as I said in the earlier videos, split coaching won't work for BCCI. Considering
mm,
the reasons they gave for split captaincy, I think the same reasons also are valid for coaching as well.
mm,
You can't have I mean two coaches. Obviously test captain का जो coach announce होंगे probably it could be VVS Lakshman, so you can't have two people calling the shots in the team. Like इंडिया में लोगों के ईगो ज़्यादा बड़े होते हैं than the player himself. We have seen that in the past. I don't think, like unlike other countries like Australia and England where coaching worked, but at the end of the day give they had to give a like एक ही coach hire करना पड़ा था इंग्लैंड को भी, ब्रेंडन मैकलम, because
mm,
results were not coming out that way. So
mm,
I don't think there will be any split coaching. Like he'll be shown the dose in totality that thank you for your service,
mm.
better luck next time करके. So that's what I feel. But I think they'll wait because you don't have any test series coming up. I think you have New Zealand coming up, but अभी तक dates announced नहीं है कब है. Is it after the World Cup, before the World Cup? We don't know. So
So
those are the
definitely, I think World Cup तक तो वो अपना contract बढ़ा ही
Mhm.
लेंगे. Um, Getting back to the Indian cricket, merging two things. Obviously, we will definitely continue talking about the Test match, which is currently going on. But the ODI squad for the South Africa series, ODI series, has been announced as well. and obviously we were aware that Subman Gill and Shreyas Iyer both are not available. I think Shreyas Iyer is not available until the next IPL, and Shubman Gill is not available due to his neck spasm in this series itself. So KL Rahul has been given the reins of being the temporary captain. Jinanch has been proven right again, and Rohit Sharma was might be he might have been approached, but I think the right call has been made from his side also, that he doesn't want to put his career on the line, and he has not been given the captaincy on a temporary basis, because we have seen in the past that MS Dhoni also captained a few matches when Virat Kohli was, I mean, no captain was available because of fitness free of concerns or whatever. So it was, I was estimating that Rohit
No,
Sharma
but
might.
that time, no, but MS Dhoni was the only captain, I would say, who was not given an unceremonious exit. Like he was not made to quit his captaincy. He gave up on his own that now is the time for
Correct,
Virat Kohli to lead, considering the World Cup coming up and a new
correct,
direction where, I mean, he was already captaining the test side. So that way it was correct because he gave
mm,
himself chance in 2015 World Cup also. It didn't work out. So it was better to give up. So it was not the selectors asking him. And I mean, last time when somebody tried to remove Dhoni, he पूरा selection team को ही उसने हटा दिया था.
correct,
Because that
correct.
much of the power he had
Yeah, yeah,
during that time. So he was never removed. So in this case, Rohit Sharma was removed.
yeah,
So taking back the captaincy. See, we are not like Australian team who will go back to Steve Smith and give him captaincy.
correct. Mm,
Like even if whatever the things which he has done,
yeah,
he should not be any self-respecting man won't take the captaincy back.
correct. Mm,
Considering, but we are not like Australia. We have our own what do you call self-respect and everything. So
mm,
that's the reason why Rohit Sharma was rightly so. If he was approached, then rightly so. He has done it. I mean, he has declined it,
correct.
which is correct from his end, and he should be.
Mm,
Let KL Rahul be the scapegoat this time. It's fine. He has always been.
yes. So I think KL Rahul has been appointed the man to take the captaincy hat for this series at least, and he has been also named the premier wicketkeeper as well. And Rishabh Pant is the backup wicketkeeper as he was in Champions Trophy. And there were a couple of surprises as well, that Ruturaj Gaikwad has been appointed as, I mean, selected in the squad as the backup opener in absence of Shubman Gill. तो ये बैकअप ओपनर का काम जनरली यशस्वी जायसवाल का होता है इन ओडीआई सीरीज, बट बिकॉज अभी यशस्वी जायसवाल माइट विल एंड अप प्लेइंग बिकॉज ऑफ absence of Shubman Gill. Ruturaj Gaikwad has been awarded for his good form in India forms and India matches, and also in the current Ranji circuit, where he has been consistent as well. So he has been rightly picked up in the squad, and Gautam Gambhir also trying to do some PR of his cleaning of his name by other CSK fans, saying that the CSK players have been neglected. So that's why he has taken Ruturaj Gaikwad in the squad as well. Um, the two main talking points were that Shiraj and Bumrah both have been rested, because obviously they have been bowling. Even today they bowled 32, 31 overs respectively. 36 overs is the max which Bumrah has bowled in a test match, which I have heard, I think was in the BGT match, in the third test match, I guess. सो वहां से आज भी उनके ऊपर काफी लोड पड़ा होगा. एटलीस्ट आज मैं ये बोल सकता हूँ कि सभी बॉलर्स ने 30 के आसपास बॉल ओवर्स किए हैं. सो एवरीवन हैज ओवर बॉल्ड. इट्स नॉट अबाउट हिम. But yes, so after this kind of a series, even if it's two test matches, he would need some rest. Even that goes with Siraj as well. So they have been rested, and the fast bowlers we have in the squad are Harshit Rana, Arshdeep Singh, Prasidh Krishna. These are the three options which we have as fast bowlers, and obviously there is Nitish Kumar Reddy. Uh, Akshar Patel was picked up in the last ODI squad, but this time he has been replaced by Ravindra Jadeja, who was not picked up in the last squad for Australia. So I think they are doing a bit of chop and change and trying to fit at least one left arm spinner and a batter. एंड उसमें से आई थिंक जिनाश ने भी वही बताया था कि दे विल ट्राई टू पिक एटलीस्ट वन एंड नॉट बोथ ऑफ देम इन द स्क्वाड बिकॉज I think they think the Gautam Gambhir thinks that Washington Sundar's ability and techniques are better than Aksar and Jadeja in combined because he is an all-format player now, and he always finds a place in the squad and the playing 11, if not both of them. Tilak Verma would play up the order because Shubman Gill is not there, even Shreyas Iyer is not there, so I think he'll play at number 4 if KL Rahul decides to stick to number 5. If KL Rahul wants as a captain, he can come at number 4 as well. But generally, जैसे वो लिखते हैं उसमें तिलक वर्मा का नाम नंबर 4 में लिखा हुआ है, बट उसमें तो ऋषभ पंत का भी नाम लिखा हुआ है केएल राहुल के बाद. तो आपको लग रहा है वो खेलेंगे या इट्स जस्ट
नहीं, वो बैकअप विकेट कीपर है ना, इसके लिए उनको रखा है.
ओके?
विकेट
तो
कीपर
बैकअप
के बाद
विकेट
फिर
कीपर तो
बैकअप
ध्रुव
विकेट
जुरैल भी
कीपर
है.
और
आप
फिर
ध्रुव जुरैल को भी ऊपर उनका नाम ऊपर लिख
नहीं,
सकते
पर
हैं.
विकेट कीपर नहीं रखा है ना उसको. अब स्क्वाड पढ़ो.
ओ इज जस्ट अ बैटर.
वो विकेट कीपर
ओके.
दिया नहीं है उसको. उसको ऐसा प्योरली एज अ बैट्समैन यूज करेंगे. बट वो मैटर नहीं करता है, टू बी ऑनेस्ट. सपोज नंबर 4 में कोई भी इश्यू आया, जैसे तिलक वर्मा नहीं खेल पाए, तो वहां पर मैं देख रहा हूँ ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ या तो ध्रुव जुरैल, दोनों में से एक आएंगे. और यू नेवर नो,
व्हाई
नंबर
इज
3
दैट?
को भी
क्यों
रिप्लेस
क्यों
कर ले.
आपको ऐसा लगता है? बिकॉज ऑफ द लेफ्टी कॉम्बिनेशन और
हाँ,
आपको
लेफ्टी
लग
कॉम्बिनेशन, लेफ्टी
करेक्ट.
राइटी कॉम्बिनेशन.
या पॉसिबल, हाँ हो सकता है वैसा. बट अगर ऋषभ पंत नहीं खेल रहे तो हम एक और लेफ्टी खिला सकते हैं. उसमें हम रविंद्र जडेजा को कंसिडर कर सकते हैं लोअर डाउन द ऑर्डर. और इफ हम वॉशिंगटन सुंदर को भी एज ए स्पिनर खिला रहे हैं तो उनको भी कंसिडर कर सकते हैं. या फिर हम ऑब्वियसली एक मिडिल ऑर्डर बैटर ले सकते हैं तिलक वर्मा. बट इफ वॉशिंगटन सुंदर एंड रविंद्र जडेजा बोथ आर इन द स्क्वाड, आई थिंक तिलक वर्मा कैन बी रिप्लेस्ड बाय अनदर आईटी बैटर बिकॉज फिर जैसे ये टेस्ट मैच में हुआ है वैसे सब लेफ्टी हो जाएंगे अगर सब ऐसे रखेंगे तो इट मेक्स
वरुण
सेंस.
चक्रवर्ती का क्या हो गया यार? वो उसको लिया नहीं ये स्क्वाड में, क्यों नहीं लिया उसको?
उसको जनरली T20 में ही लेते हैं ना आई थिंक. एंड
अरे
आई थिंक
ओडीआई स्क्वाड में तो था ना
ओडीआई
तुम्हारा.
स्क्वाड में भी था.
चैंपियंस
हाँ,
को भी.
I know, but I don't know why he has been sidelined. There is no specific reason given to it, as it has been happening in Gautam Gambhir era, where players are randomly dropped and randomly picked. So उसका भी कोई रीजन दिया नहीं. सरफराज खान आपके साथ अग्री करेंगे कि पता नहीं वो रीजन क्या है ड्रॉप होने का.
सैमसन को भी निग्लेक्ट कर दिया. 200 मतलब बैक टू बैक 100 मारे थे उन्होंने साउथ अफ्रीका के सामने अवे लेग में. वहां पर भी मतलब क्या मतलब चल रहा है मालूम नहीं है. मतलब मेरे को एक्चुअली लगा था कि ऋषभ पंत को नहीं लेंगे, इसको लेंगे, किसको, संजू सैमसन को
सैमसन.
लेंगे, पर इन लोग ने पंत पर मेरे को बहुत वेग. मतलब कैप्टेंसी ट्राई कराना तो सैमसन से करा लेते.
मुझे लगता है कि बार्टर सिस्टम हुआ होगा कि आप टेस्ट कैप्टनसी करिए एक मैच के लिए. तो अगर आप मुझे टेस्ट कैप्टन बनाना चाहते हो एक मैच के लिए तो मैं तभी करूंगा जब आप मुझे ओडीआई स्क्वाड में रखोगे. ऐसा भी कुछ हो
हो
सकता है
सकता है
उनके
कुछ
बीच में बार्टर
कुछ भी
सिस्टम.
हो सकता है यहाँ पर. वैसे ही चल रहा है वैसे.
या
सिलेक्टर
बिकॉज
जाते हैं. सिलेक्टर दे ये ये मैचेस के लिए नहीं जाते, डोमेस्टिक मैचेस देखने नहीं जाते, पर टीम के साथ मालूम नहीं क्यों ट्रैवल करते रहते. तुम सिलेक्टर हो, तुम्हारा जॉब है कि पूल देखने का कि कैसे अच्छे पूल है. तुम देखो यहाँ पर 450 कंसीड, 200 सॉरी 247 वापस एक दिन में कंसीड हो गए. कहाँ से क्यों हुए ये सब उनको देखना चाहिए कि पूल है तुम्हारे पास. वो राइजिंग एशिया कप वाले में भी इतना बकवास बोलिंग एंड एंड में किया था बांग्लादेश के सामने. मतलब
इवन
ये
इवन
सब
द सुपर
सिलेक्टर
ओवर
को देखने
डिसीजन.
जाना चाहिए कि पूल है या नहीं, अभी आ रहे हैं.
उसमें तो सुपर ओवर का डिसीजन भी आप जब आपके पास वैभव सूर्यवंशी और इतने बैटर्स अच्छे बैटर्स पड़े हैं आप उनको यूज क्यों नहीं करोगे आप सुपर ओवर में.
मेरे को जेन्युइनली ये सिलेक्टर का क्या रोल है मेरे को मालूम नहीं है. फर्स्ट टाइम मैंने देखा है कि इतना सिलेक्टर इतना हर जगह घूमने जा रहा है. लिटरली घूमने जा रहा है वो. हर टूर में जाओ, चलो मैं टीम के साथ. अरे क्यों जाना है भाई? तुम क्यों टीम के साथ जा रहे हो? बहुत कॉमेडी चल रहा है भाई अभी तो फिलहाल.
जो कॉमेडी चल रही है उसका रिजल्ट्स भी हमको दिख रहे हैं. ग्रैंड मस्ती 4 जैसा ही हमारा टीम खेल भी रहा है. एंड डेफिनेटली अगर ये मैच का बात करें इन क्लोजिंग क्रेडिट्स तो आई थिंक it is definitely heading towards a draw if not a loss. There's only one team which can win from here, that is South Africa, and not India. If India bats really really well from here, they can manage a draw from them for themselves. Otherwise, it's just one way traffic. If South Africa bounces back with the new ball tomorrow morning, first session would be crucial. If we lose, as it is in any test match day, with the new ball, so morning period, ball will swing a bit. It would seem definitely with the skill of Marco Jansen, and Vian Mulder was bowling really well today. Even he was troubling um, KL Rahul and
Yeah.
Yashasvi Jaiswal as well. But tomorrow morning, new ball. First hour would be crucial. If they negotiated well, I think they can bat really well on this track because it looks like a very very flat wicket. uh, and there is some bounce. Uh, हमारे पास कोई tall bowlers नहीं थे, but they have a Marco Jansen, the tallest bowler in cricket at the moment. So he can get some bounce out of it definitely by hitting the deck hard, and because it is the pitch definitely has some bounce on it. And if their spinners are more skillful than us, I think they can wrap the innings as well within at least 400 runs. So it is going to be tough job for India, but if they bat well, they can manage a draw and save their name by just losing it by 1-0 and not 2-0. So that's what we would hope. India brings some A game, and if they want to definitely win this match from here, they'll have to play really really aggressive cricket. And KL Rahul should be told in his ears that if you're going to play that sheet anchor role, then you will have to stay till the end. And this is the time when you don't throw away your wicket, which he has been doing in the past, and that is why the average looks so average in his career. So if these things fall in correct place, I think India would get in a stronger position, if not a winning position. So उसके बाद day 3 would be crucial. So कल हम आएंगे वापस. We will talk about day 3 again, and we'll talk about how Indian cricket moves on from this test series is over, and we will move our eyes towards the ODI cricket as well, and then we'll be talking something about the Ashes second test match, which would come in a week's time. So do join us for the further videos as well, and do let us know in the comments what do you like to know from us, and what do you like to watch from us as well. Do like, share, and subscribe. Take care. Bye bye.